Hey, Stubby here, and we are back on our crash ship. So, in between episodes, I mostly just gathered some more stone, did some sluicing, got a little bit of wood. Not too much craziness, got some decent resources. And I unlocked the cast iron ingots. So, in order to do that, I had to take the iron chunks that I got and smelted them up until I got or nuggets out of each one. Got enough to make the 4 ingots, and you cooked them right on here, and voila, cast iron. That's going to be needed in order to do. Let's turn this down a little bit. I don't know why that keeps getting turned up every time I log on. Needed them in order to do the resources right here. We're going to get into the tempered jars. So I went ahead and cast the cast iron gear. The only thing I have left on the getting started is I gotta set up a mob farm or something. I need to get me some zombies. And we'll get the bucket. But for this, we need to make the cast iron tube, which is 2 ingots and the gear, which I've already made somewhere. Right here. Nice. And we're gonna want to make the tempered glass jar. Now, what this does, if you guys haven't used it before, is it is its own little mix smelt concept. You can do no temperature, low temperature, high temperature, or cold. And you can automate it with this block right here. So putting the items in over the desired temperature source, and it will create the next step. So we are going to want to make this cast iron gear tempered glass jar, which is some glass panes and a cast iron ingot. In order to get the glass panes, I'm going to need to take some gravel. I might as well just do a whole 8. Wait, do I have any sand? I don't even need it. And we'll get that cooking. So once this cooks, we're going to make the panes, which will get us this glass jar. And then in order to craft the auto processing block, we're going to need a lot more resources. So we're not quite there yet. There's no way I have enough iron for that, unfortunately. But it looks like we do get ore doubling essentially with this. So over the low temperature over the campfire, the cluster, which is 4 of these, instead of 4 ingots, 4 nuggets. Instead of 4 nuggets, we'll get the 4, or we'll get an ingot. So doubling our sleuth rewards. So that is going to be an amazing benefit to us. Looking through the rest of this first one, we're not ready for tinkers yet. We need the jar. So once we have the jar up, again, we can get into tinkers. We're going to be able to get into integrated dynamics once we get the mineral sapling, which is water on a jungle sapling. And we'll be able to jump into, I think, backpacks hopefully soon. So that's where we're at. And then I've been working on ideas, just testing around stuff off this save. I think I want to go with like a outer space biodome lander theme, kind of like the concept arts for if we ever go to Mars, that kind of stuff. Those big domes. I kind of think I want to do something like that. I think that's gonna be the theme. Like it's landed here, we'll kind of level it out and make a big plateau with domes and everything will link together with tubes, and there'll be a biodome for trees and animals and their own that kind of stuff. That's the plan. I think it just sounds pretty interesting. Boom. And was not the recipe. Ah, boom. Huh? How do I get those? Oh, gotta cook them. Okay. We were so close. So we gotta let those cook. Dump, dump. Cook away, my pretties. Cook away. All right, so while I wait for this, I do want to just, start this episode off saying thank you to everybody. And there's been a lot of great people in the Discord, a lot of supporters, and I just want to say thank you again. You guys are phenomenal. And if you haven't joined the Discord, stop in, say hi. It's a pretty good place. Lots of good people playing lots of games. There's always something going on in there, it seems like. And it's just only getting bigger and better. Come on, cook. Ow! Oh, that was a bad idea. I wonder. So I can use these as a water source. Oh, I just came up with infinite water. It's only going to be on this map because we have that kitchen block, which I don't think most of them didn't have any sort of water tank, but this one does. Sweet. And now we have our infinite water source. We don't have to wait for those mob farm. All right, and so for this, we can just put it right there above that, and now it is a heated tempered glass jar. And if we wanted to do something like our iron chunks, this would have gave us, what, 4 times 4, 16 ingots, or 16 nuggets, excuse me. And let's see, can I put more than one? Nope. Just gotta wait for it. You can do it. 40 seconds. That's not too super bad. And what do we get out of it? We got some coal and we've got another rose gold pickaxe. Thank you. All right, melting cobblestone, we are going to get lava. Let's see. Needs low temperature, will give us 1 bucket. Okay. But before we do that, we are going to want to get an iron. Let's go ahead and get our infinite water source. And this is the open the way to easy cobblestone, which is opening the way to easy sluicing. All right, so where do we want to put this? For the time being, let's just go ahead and dig our. We already got one. Let's just do it right here. All right. And one more, and that'll be enough for the iron bucket. And we'll take a cobblestone next. And the recipe for that is going to be, okay, nice and easy. Next thing I need to do is probably get ahead of some food because I am hurting. Do we have cooked apples? So close. 5 minutes. All right. Cue the dramatic fast forward. All right. So clay balls, 16 clay balls. We actually should already have the clay for that. Ta-da. And grout. We are going to get into grout next, which is gravel and sand. And it wants us to make 16. Nice, good rewards. And the seared bricks. So under low temperature, does it tell you the time? No. So high temperature, we could do a lot more. But so this will be something definitely going to be in between, or maybe I do a cut and we'll get the grout running. It's 4 minutes left. And that's going to open the door for tinkers. All right, so the next things we got to get into is the iron mesh, which is going to be some more sieving. The auto hammer. All right. Not bad. Just a lot more sieving to get there. And basic storage. We can start working through some of these. I believe I have most of the stuff already. Let's see. So for the crate, we're going to want to do that. And just like that. There we go. Believe it was like that. Nice. Storage galore. Basic crate, we can upgrade 4 of them with iron nuggets. And we'll get into the storage drawers. Alright, so the first one we will need just like that. The next one we're going to need believe it's I'm not remembering the recipe. 2x2. And then the 4x4 should take 4 chests. Right, sweet. There we go. Frame drawers and frame drawers. And we're not quite ready to get into the rest of those ones. We could do the upgrades, but really we don't have any of the materials to get into it, so I am not going to worry about those ones super much. So we'll go ahead and dump the materials back in here. Actually, let's go ahead and do some sorting. We'll take the blocks out. I'll put the blocks in you. Zoom. That is not a very big chest. And in you. And we can put some of our drawers in place. Yeah, a little light, not too bad. Looking better. Trying to definitely stay ahead of the sorting. I always get so bad at it, and I want to get ahead of it this time. And might as well. Keep it up there. Sweet. And check our time. 22 seconds. We are there. Now, to start with, I could just do a simple lava gen, which is probably going to be the way I'm going to do it, the very traditional one. I did learn a way to make a really nice big one using a ton of crafting tables, but I don't know if I'm really going to do that. There, nope. Okay. So we'll go put you down somewhere, huh? How is right there. Right click on a tank to empty the container. Well, that's just rude. Food. Glass panes and a button. Okay. Let's see how that one works out for us. And if I put you there, there we go. And I think I could have put, maybe I would put a pipe up to it and I could have, ideas. Got ourselves a cookie jar though. We're no longer hungry. Wait. And another bucket of lava. All right, so up next they want us to do netherrack, which is lava and redstone, which we don't have. Redstone we'll get from sluicing, from redstone, sluicing dust. Lots of things we're not ready for. Cobblegen though, we are, and I think we can make that now. And that sounds like actually a good use for this bad boy. I believe it auto exports to an inventory. So we are going to need and the cobble. Jen, are you going to want another iron? I think you are. We'll try it with the clay one though, just to see what happens. And logs, there, glass. Yeah, it's gonna want. Oh wait, wait, haha. Boom. All right, let's go test this out. So if we just put it right, bum. Looks like a nice clean spot right there. Does it? Does it? Does it? Maybe not. All right, well, let's make ourselves a wooden hopper. And now does this work? I said it produces one every 40 ticks. What, 2 seconds? Why are you not working? What am I doing wrong? I think I can think it was try maybe putting it above it. There we go. Look at that. Okay, seems to be above. That's weird. Really would have thought I'd pulled below, but it works. We have cobble. and endstone, glowstone. So let's go ahead and get those seared bricks going. Now I wonder if we can figure these out. It's been a while since I've actually used them. So let's see what we can try. Almost wondering if there's a way that... Oh, I think you need the auto processing for it though. $20, not bad. And we just need to get 16 of them. Ah! We need a dramatic fast forward or something at this point. But this will open up the Tinker's Smeltery quest chain, which I believe that one needs seared brick. So that'll open up our melter. The kiln we could actually get into too, but we're not ready to alloy, so I'm not super worried about... I have that actually. I can make that. Interesting. Okay. Ow! Oh man. Got too caught up into reading. All right. Well, I think this is going to be a spot that we'll just call it a little bit early today. Uh, I was going to try to push it for the whole 30, but really it's going to be waiting on this grout many times. A ton more sifting because we're going to need a lot of iron to proceed, which I am collecting the cobblestone now, so that is going to make that beautifully easy. And maybe we'll start. I heard something that time. I am losing my mind out here, I think is what that is. Ah, where you at? Where you at, space demons? They're stalking me in their TARDIS. Okay, so we'll get some of the leveling started, and we'll get some. I'll sieve some dirt too, so we can get some crops going, and hopefully just have a huge progress jump when I come back next time. We'll see some future development. And until then, stubby out.